श्रीमती एस राधा चौहान, सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग, श्री के श्रीनिवास, डायरेक्टर लाल बहादुर शास्त्री नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, Mussoorie, other senior officers, young assistant secretaries posted in the different ministries. My dear young friends, I feel very happy to be with your group consisting of IAS officers of 2020 batch. I extend a warm welcome to all of you at Rashtrapati Bhavan. I also congratulate each of you for having reached a milestone in your life from where you are heading towards your future destination. There is a popular saying, well begun is half done. I consider the Arambha program, the Common Foundation program for all civil services, a praiseworthy step. I enable our young civil servants to begin their career with an extensive exposure and cross-functioning interaction.
బీజేపీ రాష్ట్ర అధ్యక్షుడు బండి సంజయ్ కుమార్ ఎంపీ మూడవ విడత ప్రజా సంగ్రామ యాత్ర ముగింపు సందర్భంగా భారీ బహిరంగ సభలో పాల్గొనేందుకు వస్తున్న బీజేపీ జాతీయ అధ్యక్షుడు శ్రీ జేపీ నడ్డా గారికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. 27న హనుమకొండ ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజ్ గ్రౌండ్స్ లో మధ్యాహ్నం 3 గంటలకు జరుగు భారీ బహిరంగ సభను విజయవంతం చేద్దాం.
The learning you have acquired and bonding you have developed are going to benefit you throughout your career. I have been informed that starting with the batch of 2015 officers of all the batches of IAS get posted as assistant secretaries for 3 months in the various ministries and departments in Government of India. I understand that the current batch has already completed substantial part of this posting. I am sure that your knowledge about the flagship national programs will help you contribute better when you go to your postings and implement such programs all the ground levels. Your exposure to the working of the central ministries will also enable you to align your functioning with national objectives. The big picture that you are getting to see will help you in efficiently steering the local systems and schemes. Dear friends, you have joined the civil services at a historic juncture. We have completed 75 years as an independent country. We are looking ahead at the next 25 years as the period to reimagine India and make it a developed country. Today, you are at the beginning of your career. By 2047, you will be among the senior-most decision makers. By working with passion and pride, you can ensure that the India of 2047 will be much more prosperous, strong, and happy. In the past 75 years, we the people of India have increased our life expectancy from 32 years to nearly 71 years, which is more than double the baseline after independence. Our literacy rate has increased more than 4 times, from just over 18% to nearly 78%. Our GDP has gone up 10 times, and we are a $3.2 trillion economy. There is much more which makes us feel proud as citizens of India. Generation of civil servants after independence have also contributed to all such achievements. I appreciate the civil servants' fraternity for this. But the new India aspires for much more. It seeks a much higher standing in the global economy and community on all major parameters of growth and development. As civil servants, you have an important role to play in the emergence of India as a global hub of knowledge, supply chain, innovation, technology development, and various other fields. At the same time, India has to strengthen the leadership position it has taken in the areas of socially inclusive and environmentally sustainable development. For shaping that India of 2047, you have to work with a modern and service-oriented mindset. Mission Karmayogi is a major initiative to make our civil servants more modern, dynamic, and sensitive in their approach. Dear friends, I grew up in a remote and less developed part of our country. Since my childhood to my days in public service, I have come across all kinds of civil servants. I have seen committed civil servants who used to reach the remotest villages with the zeal to help the people. I have also observed that if more and more people participate in any program, it becomes more successful. In my life of public service, I have found that people's involvement has been the key to success of activities in the areas of sanitation, education, self-employment, and several other fields. You should try to involve common people in the major programs of public service. With tremendous growth in infrastructure, it has become easier to reach remote parts of the country. I expect you to reach the last person or the most deprived person in your areas of responsibility and improve her living condition. You can open us opportunities for those who are not aware of the welfare schemes or development programs. My dear young friends, please remember that any welfare initiative can be rated truly successful only if its benefits reach the poor, the downtrodden, and such other people at the lowest strata of our society. In fact, you should try to reach such underprivileged village. They should not be put into the difficulty of reaching you for help.
బీజేపీ రాష్ట్ర అధ్యక్షుడు బండి సంజయ్ కుమార్ ఎంపీ మూడవ విడత ప్రజా సంగ్రామ యాత్ర ముగింపు సందర్భంగా భారీ బహిరంగ సభలో పాల్గొనేందుకు వస్తున్న బీజేపీ జాతీయ అధ్యక్షుడు శ్రీ జేపీ నడ్డా గారికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. 27న హనుమకొండ ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజ్ గ్రౌండ్స్ లో మధ్యాహ్నం 3 గంటలకు జరుగు భారీ బహిరంగ సభను విజయవంతం చేద్దాం.
Dear friends, you have seen teamwork in the central government. Silos are breaking down. There are examples of civil servants who work with the objective of providing service without seeking undue publicity. Experts who have done in-depth analysis of the civil services have stated that the civil servants should be guided by dedication to public service, empathy and compassion towards the weaker sections, maintaining highest standards of integrity and conduct, impartiality and objectivity. I expect our civil servants to be specially mindful and active with respect to constitutional provisions related to Panchayat Raj institutions, administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, and provisions about administration of tribal areas in the Northeast mentioned in the 6th schedule. Dear friends, the nation remains grateful to Sardar Patel as a builder of many aspects of modern India. One of those aspects was his conviction to appropriately modify the steel frame of the British Empire and transform it into a service which would be totally Indian in attitude and working. Sardar Patel has stated, and I quote, "Your predecessors were brought up in the tradition in which they kept themselves aloof from the common run of the people. It will be your bounden duty to treat the common man in India as your own." Unquote. In line with the expectation of Sardar Patel, you can take a sankalpa to serve the least developed segments and people in your subdivisions. You should be fired by the passion to make your area number one in terms of human development in this age.
బీజేపీ రాష్ట్ర అధ్యక్షుడు బండి సంజయ్ కుమార్ ఎంపీ మూడవ విడత ప్రజా సంగ్రామ యాత్ర ముగింపు సందర్భంగా భారీ బహిరంగ సభలో పాల్గొనేందుకు వస్తున్న బీజేపీ జాతీయ అధ్యక్షుడు శ్రీ జేపీ నడ్డా గారికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. 27న హనుమకొండ ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజ్ గ్రౌండ్స్ లో మధ్యాహ్నం 3 గంటలకు జరుగు భారీ బహిరంగ సభను విజయవంతం చేద్దాం.
And you should feel pride in transforming life of the underprivileged. You should be sensitive to the people. Your duty bound to serve. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the entire world is one large family. Is part of the great Indian ethos, Bharatameva Kutumbakam. All India is my family should be integral to the ethos of civil servants belonging to all India services. I also leave you with an advice. Whatever you do is going to be closely observed 24/7 by the common people, media, and other stakeholders. In the next few years, the common people and others will form their opinion about your performance, contribution, lifestyle, and other aspects. That image, you will be your professional and social capital. For rest of your career and life, you are fortunate to be in the first batch of officers in the Amrit Kal. You have to be the torch bearer of the succeeding benches leading up to the bench of 2047. This is a historic opportunity for all of you. I am sure that you will seize this opportunity and contribute your best in shaping the Shrestha Bharata of tomorrow. I wish all of you a very bright future. Thank you. Jai Hind.